WHTZ 100, New York City.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you care where your children are? Z100.
You're listening to Z100 Love Phones. The show contains material that may be offensive or not suitable to some of our Z100 listeners. Your discretion is advised.
Hey, we sure get around. It's the original Love Phones on Z100. Lines open. Call us, 1-800-242-0100. It's the show where we talk about love, relationships, and sex, and the way those things affect your life. From our Love Phone studios at the top of the Empire State Building, I'm Jagger with the lovable, huggable Dr. Judy. Hi.
I'll tell you who's getting around now, Lorena Bobbitt, since that has created such a stir. It's now become Bobbitt has a meaning in and of itself now.
You must have court TV.
Yes, I do.
It's on CNN, too.
That's right.
When they show the reenactment? Yeah, I like that.
Lorena Bobbitt's trial started today. Of course, she's trying to defend herself.
For whacking off her husband's penis with a big knife.
That's right.
By reason... The judge said we got to cut it off for the day.
Is that what he said at the end? It was a little late.
He asked the jury whether or not they wanted to cut it off.
Yeah. It's a hung jury.
Right.
We can go on and on. How many more do you want?
And he also asked them what time they wanted to start up again tomorrow morning. But here's a question for you. Do you believe, if you were on the jury, and fortunately no one on the case is supposed to be listening to the radio, so they're not supposed to be influenced by this, so feel free to say how you really feel. Would you either say that Lorena Bobbitt is guilty or that she is innocent and her defense is, by the way, by reason of temporary insanity, and the specific is that she had an irresistible impulse? An irresistible impulse. Now, keep in mind, this is very interesting because according to Virginia law, that means that she acted by being out of control, but she could have understood the consequences of her action, which is very different than not understanding that she was actually lopping off her
husband's wanger.
Right.
So irresistible impulse, is that kind of like, when you bite someone and it gets a little carried away? That irresistible impulse just to clamp down, bite really hard?
Right.
One of those moments? Because you just lose control. You do.
Right. You're losing control, but you understand that there could be consequences to it. By the way, it is also extremely interesting that her defense is on the basis of 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, not just 3, but 4 psychiatric diagnoses. Not just depression, which the prosecution admits to, but also having post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and an acute psychotic break. I'll describe what those are later.
Thank you, Doug Llewellyn. Hello, Bob. You're on Z100 Love Phones.
Yes.
Bob.
I go to high school. Me and my friends, we went to a nudie bar for my 18th birthday.
Nudie bar. Where do you go?
The one in Nanuet, right by the Nanuet Mall.
Is it like a juice bar, no alcohol?
Right.
Is that why they let you in so young?
Right.
Okay.
They have like Coke there also. Okay. And the women, they're like attractive to me. And now when I went back to high school, back from vacation, the girls at high school don't look attractive to me anymore. What should I do?
It's because they have their clothes on.
I know that, but they don't look like as active, or have much feature about them.
Feature? What does that mean?
Big breasts.
Oh, that's a new word? Is that it? Breasts stand for feature?
Yeah.
So what does that mean about the girls not being attractive to you anymore?
Well, they act too childish.
So
how about you? Are you very mature?
Yes.
Yeah, he sounds like it.
Yes, right. How did you make up this question? How'd you come to this question?
Because this really happened to me.
So what are you concerned about? You don't like the girls in school anymore? You don't want to talk to them, or what?
They seem there, but they don't seem there.
So what do you want to do? Go back to the nudie bar?
No, what should I do? Maybe to help me, talk to the girls or get back into, going with them.
When you used to talk to them before, did they ever talk back to you?
No.
No, so they ignored you before.
Yeah, there's a surprise.
Okay.
So you had trouble with girls before, is that it?
At times, yes. And
You ever get any of their phone numbers?
Yes.
But it sounds to me like you had a hard time in figuring out how you were going to approach them anyway. This
Right.
is just an excuse you came up with now to make yourself feel better. Because if you could decide that they're not good enough, then you won't have to feel that you're not making the mark yourself, you see.
Did any of those women put their breasts in your face when you were there?
Yes, they did.
Did you like that?
I think so.
Did you put money in their underwear?
They were already stripped naked anyway, so they let you.
Did you put money anywhere? Did you have to give them dollars, tips? You know how they do that?
Yeah, on their G-string.
Right. Okay.
Oh, so they were wearing a G-string. I thought you said they weren't wearing anything.
Just a G-string just to give money.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, what are you doing hanging out at places like that anyway?
My friends wanted to take me there for my 18th birthday.
All right. So you went there for, it's like a gimmick you went there for, right? Now,
Yeah.
welcome back to the real world with real people. And
Okay.
something that's called relationship.
Relationship, everything is good with relationships.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend for about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
It worked out fine till she moved,
Right.
and we lost contact with each other.
All right. So do you miss that?
Yeah,
All right. So now you're going to have to find another girlfriend,
right.
right?
Yeah, it's hard to do now since it's like senior year, a little pressure with senior prom coming around.
Mm-hmm. Well, the girls who dance at the nudie bars are not like the people you're really going to have a relationship with, okay?
Or bring to the senior prom, that's for sure. All right, Bob, good luck. It's one of those things we all go through. So welcome to, as you said, Dr. Judy, the real world. Hello, Juan. You're on Z100 Love Phones.
Yes.
Juan, Lorraine, we were talking about Lorena Bobbitt. Guilty or not? She's on trial now.
She's guilty.
You think so?
Yeah.
Can't do that to a man? Is this going to be a pattern here? All the guys will think she's guilty. The women will be like, nah, good for her.
No, wait a minute. You have to be really clear about this. This is a little twist of complication here. No one disagrees with the fact that she did cut off his penis. So you can't just say, guilty, she cut off his penis. That's not the point. You have to take into consideration, was this woman in a moment of a psychotic break, a temporary insanity that led her to this act? Okay, the defense is claiming that she was she was a battered woman. He was drunk, he tried to rape her, and she snapped. So, do you think that happened?
No.
I guess if you get the court channel, maybe you could play along with this.
Ron.
Do you get court TV?
She's crazy, man. I think she's crazy.
You think
Why
the
do you
woman
think
is
she's
whacked
crazy?
out?
I think she's whacked.
Why?
Because how's she gonna cut off a guy's,
Penis.
genitals?
Yeah, genitals.
She's nuts. I would have killed her.
Me too.
Oh, you would have turned around and killed her. Well, he actually doesn't feel like he wants to kill her, and he doesn't have very many bad feelings towards her. He was asked, what do you want to happen to her? Do you want to see her in jail? He said he really doesn't care what happens. He just wants to get over her and get on with his life and go to college.
See, he's cool.
And it's back to normal?
His penis?
Yes.
He suggested today, and also there have been previous reports even, that his penis is obviously reattached. We know that, but it is not functioning the way that it normally would yet. They won't know for about a year,
Did he say
likely.
it's bigger?
No.
So he can't have sex at all?
What, did they added parts to it,
because
maybe? A little extension thing?
Well,
I heard-
working there. They got to extend it a little bit.
Well, you know from past times that we've discussed this, that you can, if muscles are cut, then it will appear bigger,
Right.
not that it is actually bigger.
Right. So if you had to go through something like that, there's a little payoff at the end.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you. So what's up, Juan?
I have a problem that I can't understand how it works.
What's that?
I've been going out with this girl for about 3 months, and I met her at my job.
Mm-hmm.
And she's older than me. She's 19, and all she does is drink, and then she just wants to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
She can't go to bed without drinking.
Right.
And I'm thinking she's something wrong with her.
Yeah, it's called alcoholism.
I know, but
You mean no sex unless she's bombed?
yes,
Or does she?
unless she's gone, she can't.
She got to be totally wasted.
Yes, completely.
Yeah, she probably read Madonna's book. Have a couple of beers in before you have sex.
Yeah, a couple of beers, but to get totally wasted, jeez.
So, Juan, she's got two problems then. But the main one seems to be the alcoholism. That's more important than the fact that she wants sex. Obviously, she's blitzing her mind out for a reason. She can't face life, much less sex.
So what does she say when you come on to her and you're not, she's not drinking or partying?
She just, she's like, she's not in the mood. Sometimes she calls me, she's drunk at night. She calls me like around 12:30, and she's like, she wants, phone sex.
Oh, she's drunk and she wants it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Right, so she's
When they're
using the
begging for you.
alcohol. She's using the alcohol in order to lower her inhibition so that she can say all those things. So, what do you want to have happen, Juan?
Like, for her to stop doing that.
You do?
A liquor store that delivers.
Because,
That's what I'm trying to find out. Are you participating in this in any way and supporting it, even though you say you don't want to?
Because I told her to stop. She's like, no. She's like, she can't.
Oh.
She like she needs it.
Not good.
So now, Juan, how are you attached to her?
Like friends, like close friends.
Are you guys lovers, though?
Sort of.
Well, then.
What does sort of mean?
Like, yeah, we do, but only when she's drunk.
Right. Okay. So then to you recognize that she's not really relating to you when she's drunk. She's just letting herself try to do something without really connecting with you, right?
Yeah.
Are you really unhappy with this?
Not really. She's nice when she's drunk.
She's nice when she's drunk. See, that's the problem. And you go along with having sex with her when she comes over drunk?
Yes.
And when she calls you up on the phone and has phone sex drunk?
I'm not into that much.
No, but when she comes over drunk, you like it.
Yes.
Okay, well, do you realize that when you protest, no, don't do this, and then you go and you have sex with her, what are you doing?
I'm going along with her.
Yeah, no kidding. So you're not helping her at all. And you're basically giving her double messages.
I tell her to stop all the time. She's
Yeah,
like,
but what's the good? You tell her to stop one, and then she comes over drunk and you have sex with her. You lie.
Okay, so don't stop having sex with her when she...
Exactly.
So then you'll have no sex with her because she doesn't like to do it when she's straight.
Yeah.
If you stop when she's drunk.
Do you want to help her or not?
Yes, I do.
Well, then don't have sex with her when she's drunk. Otherwise, you're what we call rewarding her behavior, reinforcing it, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, so do you really care about her, or you just care about yourself and getting off?
I care about her.
Well, then never have sex with her when she's drunk. That's the only way you will teach her the lesson that no means no in that way, and that you're not going to go along with her problem. You're not going to be what we call codependent. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Juan. 1-800-242-0100. Love Phones with Jagger and Dr. Judy, our clinical psychologist, certified sex therapist, talking to you about whatever it is that's on your mind. Susan, hi. You're on Z100.
I'm on?
Yeah, it's Jagger and Dr. Judy.
Oh, hi. First of all, I just want to say that I love your show.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Dr. Judy.
Hi, Susan. Would you acquit Lorena Bobbitt?
No, I think she's not guilty.
Not guilty by reason of insanity. You think she was a battered woman?
Yes, I do.
You do know. He got acquitted of marital sexual assault.
Right.
Do you believe that? If you were on that jury, would you have said that? I mean, he's being tried again in a certain way. Not he's being tried, but the issue is being brought up again. Do you think that he's guilty of rape?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. He's been so meek. Where do you see him on TV? So quiet and so meek. So what is my point? I agree with you.
Hard one to decide on.
Well, I have
To be
no
in that jury
problem
box.
deciding on it.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you'd show your partiality so soon.
Well, I'm incensed about it. That's why.
What else, Susan?
I have a problem. I've been going out with this guy for a couple of months, and he's 24 and I'm 20, and I'm a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
And for like the past couple of weeks, he's been like pressuring me to have sex with him.
Right.
And I don't want to have sex with him yet.
Right.
But he keeps pressuring me.
What does he say?
He's like, oh, come on, baby, let's do it. He starts like talking dirty. Like, I want you to do this to me. I want you to do that to me. And I'm like, no, it's only been 2 months. I'm not ready to have sex with you yet. But he just keeps saying it, and I don't know what to do.
Well, you listen to it, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you like hearing what he's saying?
Yeah.
You like the talk
You
part
would
of it, but you don't want to do it.
Okay, so you tell him, all right, I'm going to listen to you talk about it. We could talk about it till the cows come home, but the barn ain't going to be open yet.
Susan, what's the furthest you've gone with this guy?
I haven't done anything with him yet.
You don't even kiss him?
I mean, yeah, of course I kiss him, but that's it.
Okay, well, how long do you guys like hang out and kiss?
Do
you guys go on for hours?
No, not hours. but...
Well, you do more than kiss.
Well...
You ever rub his crotch?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah? Give him a big woody?
Chris!
Well, I need to know these things. These are all important facts.
So you really lead him on a lot. You bring him up to the brink.
No, it's not.
I'm just trying to see how excited he's getting.
Like,
That's all
pretty
right.
excited, I guess.
Not that it's okay that he keeps being
It's not
pushing.
okay, and the point is, just like with Lorena Bobbitt, you're allowed to say no, you don't want to, and not that this particularly happened to her,
But
but
Dr.
you're allowed to say no, and you're allowed to set the limits. I'm not going to go this far. I will go this far, but not that far.
But Dr. Judy, he wants to have anal sex, too.
2 first?
Yeah.
Or all at once.
Probably all at once. I don't know.
Well, you're not ready to have sex with him at all yet,
Well,
right?
wait,
No.
these guys have great conversations, though. For a couple that's not sexually active, they sure talk about what they'd like to do. That's good, I guess.
That still doesn't. You still means your option is to be able to say that you're not going all the way with him. And I agree with you. You've only known him 2 months. What do you know about this guy?
What do you mean, what do I know?
What do you know about him in 2 months? I maintain you can't know somebody really well in 2 months.
True.
How many times have you seen him?
I see him every day.
Yeah. Do you want to really have an intense, long thing with him?
Yeah. But, I don't know.
You don't know what?
Maybe I'm confused. I don't know.
Confused about what? That you don't know if you want to do it or not?
I want to do it eventually.
All right, well, then you decide when you want to do it, and that's wonderful. And feel strong that you can say no, and that if he cares about you, he will go along with it. And if he doesn't, dump him.
Then she should verbalize that to him.
Yeah, you say, look, if you care about me, you're going to wait, and that's all I don't want to discuss and argue about it anymore.
Okay. Thank you, Susan. If you need some more support, call us back. Baba,
Sounds like
you're on... Sounds like what?
She sounds like an idiot.
Who, Susan?
She does
no,
not.
leave her alone.
She sounds
Hello, Baba.
Hello?
Or is it Baba?
It's Baby.
Baby.
Yes?
What's up, Baby? You're on Z100 Love Phones.
I'm on now?
Yeah.
All right.
Talk to us.
Now, baby, I want to know, do you think that Lorena Bobbitt is guilty or not guilty by reason of insanity of cutting off her husband's penis because he was abusing her and she was a battered woman?
I think she's not guilty.
She's
Not
not
guilty?
guilty.
No.
Okay.
Okay, why do you say that?
He shouldn't have been hitting her.
Okay, so you know, he was acquitted of this of marital rape, but you don't believe that. If you were on the jury, you would. Okay, you got to stop listening to your radio and turn it down in the back.
Okay, hold on.
And the reason we're talking about this today because the trial did start.
Trial started. There were opening arguments, and John Bobbitt took the stand, and he said some things that were a little bit confusing because previously he had intimated that they did have sex, he and his wife and Lorena, that night. And this time on the stand in her trial, he said he did not think they had sex, but he did remove her panties and he did get on top of her. And he said that he didn't think he could have an erection. Now he used that as a rationale. His defense, the prosecution was using that as a way to show that, well, if he didn't have an erection, he couldn't have raped her. However, it doesn't matter because he still could have been assaultive, and it could have added to his anger that he couldn't get an erection.
Right. Okay. Baby,
Yes?
are you there?
Yes, I am.
Where were we with her?
Baby, what's on your mind? What'd you call?
I called because me and my sister are having a little problem. My twin sister.
Twin sister, okay.
All right. One day we was on a rush to a party, and so we said, let's take a shower together since we don't have enough time. So that's my sister, so I never thought nothing really bad could happen.
Right.
So I was like, come on, let's take a shower, let's hurry up, we gotta go, we late. He said, okay. So we went in the shower, and I turned around, I like to sing, so I sing in the tub. And then I turned around and she's like looking at me in a strange way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, why is she looking at me like this? But I didn't have enough guts to say, why are you looking at me like this? So I just thought. So then like a couple of minutes, she said, baby, would you like me to wash your back for you? So I said, yeah. So she did it so soft. It was real soft, like gentle. And I was like, okay, that's enough. I got it. Come on, we gotta hurry up. And after that, I've been scared, really scared to get close to her, as close as we used to be.
Why, because she washed your back?
No, because the way she was looking at me.
Did she reach her hands around and fondle your breasts?
No.
Okay, so how was she looking at you? What do you think that the look said?
Like, I like this.
I like this?
Yeah.
I like what?
I like what I'm seeing right now.
Okay, so she was appreciating your body. You know, twins, you can imagine it's... Are you identical twins or fraternal twins?
We're fraternal.
Fraternal, so you don't look alike?
We look alike, but not as much. They're identical twins.
But not exactly. So do you have a similar body type?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Okay, so now you can understand, especially with the whole psychology of twins, that when you look at each other, it's like looking in a mirror, right?
Uh-huh.
So her looking at you and appreciating your body may be like her appreciating her own body, too.
You good looking?
Yes. Very.
All right, so, baby, how should she have washed your back?
You know, like
scrub it like a big old washboard?
She was doing everything else in a hurry, but she did it so soft.
Oh.
It took her time.
So you're a little suspicious about that whole thing.
All right, so you think she was trying to seduce you or something?
That's what I feel, and I'm too scared to, confront her about it.
Well, but I'm suggesting to you that this may be her way also of looking in the mirror and appreciating herself. So why don't you just tell you, so what's her name?
What's her name?
Yours?
Renee.
Renee? Bebe and Renee?
Leme.
Oh, Leme. Oh, interesting names. Okay. So why don't you tell her that you just tell her what you told us. I was a little uncomfortable with how sensuously you looked at my body. So let's be twins and let's be close, but let's keep our distance.
Sisters. Thank you, baby. Hello, Beth. You're on Z100 Love Phones.
Hi.
It's Jagger and Dr. Judy.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, you're sitting on the jury in the Lorena Bobbitt case.
Oh, okay.
From what you've heard so far, Dr. Judy, watching and being our Doug Llewellyn tonight from Court TV, what do you think?
Not guilty.
Not guilty?
Not guilty,
So we
but how
definitely
come?
have a pattern here developing. I'm keeping track. And then
How
the women
come?
are going not guilty, men are going guilty.
Well, in her situation, I mean, I would have done the same.
All right, you say in her situation. Now, he claims he didn't abuse her.
You're right, but then again, you're right. It's like, what really did happen?
Yeah, and who's going to know for sure?
Okay, now let me throw another little thing in here that was very interesting. Lorena Bobbitt, while still married to John Bobbitt, got pregnant. Did you know this?
Oh, no.
Not too many people did.
No.
Now...
relevance, Your Honor, relevance.
Okay?
Yeah.
She got pregnant, and she was forced to have an abortion.
Ooh. Who forced her?
John.
Oh, come on.
Now, think about that. Think about a woman who is also comes from a foreign country, right? Doesn't really understand America too well. Is desperate to stay here. Is still very young. Doesn't know very many people. Her family is 3,000 miles away.
Right.
Has no contacts and everything. Gets pregnant, the dream of a woman, right? And has to have an abortion. Now, would that not lead her to be extremely angry at the very object that made her pregnant and then took away her baby?
Dr. Judy's like on the defense counsel.
But
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I was blown away when I realized that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. All right, Beth, what else can we help you with?
Well, okay. My husband and I, of course, we lived together about a year before getting married, and we're going on to 2 years to be married. And he's changed a lot, and of course, it makes me wonder, like, what's wrong, what's going on. I don't feel I've changed.
Changed in what way? What's the big thing?
A few ways, actually. First of all, he's less affectionate than how he used to be when we were dating or living together.
Right.
You know how they say, oh, when you get married, things change. Well, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I could say so anyway. And I didn't think it'd be true the way we were.
Okay, so less affectionate. What else?
Okay, and he just, he turned a little different. Like, he stopped a few things like Oro, which is my favorite.
He don't go down on you no more.
No, it seems like, what happened? You know, I haven't changed. I don't feel I have, and
Right.
I have confronted.
When did he stop these activities?
Well, he would still do it every so often. I mean, it's been a few months he hasn't.
Do you ever coax him to go down there? Or do you ever coax him to go down there, or do you just let him decide, okay, I don't want to do that?
I try to give little hints, or try to be real sexy about it, and give little hints, you know, like, and he would, but it got to the point where I felt, okay, if you really don't want to, you know, deep down I'm saying I'm not going to make him, you know what I mean? It's up to him. And so I guess when he would get the hint, he would do it. But I would also feel bad, like, okay, he doesn't really want to do it. So, of course, other days we would just sit around. I would ask him little questions like, you know, see if there's a change in me that maybe I can change for him. But it doesn't seem like he wants to give me true answers. You understand? Like, it's hard to get an answer at him.
Right.
And so that's.
Well, something clearly changed.
Yeah,
I mean, it's there's two things. Either number one, it's part of a lot of guys' evolution. After they get married, all of a sudden the challenge isn't there anymore, and after a while, then they stop being excited, etc.
I agree, but I still try my best.
Something else is going on.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
So unless he tells you, you don't know.
Before we go to the big problem, what about the little thing? Because this is bugging me. She says, I give little hints about what I'd like him to do. Should you just be like, look, I want you to eat me?
Yeah, but
I mean, as opposed to little hint, because I don't know. I don't know what those little hints.
That's right. Yeah, you should be more open.
If I say it that way, and see, to me, that's basically forcing him. I want
disagree.
him to do it with his heart. You know?
Oh, you want him to do it because he wants to do it.
Right.
But
no, but if you want to get back on track about something, it's quite okay to spell it out. I know what you're saying. Sure, it would be nice if he just did it.
I'll even take a shower in nice little smelling gels and make myself really nice for him. I'm talking about. I really try.
Right.
But I don't know. And
I love you.
You know.
That's what she wants to hear.
And I mean, he is always, I love you. He'll always try to be with me. And matter of fact, all his free time is dedicated to me. But it's just that. It's the affection that seems to have lacked a little bit. He's like Mr. TV guy and just wants me sitting next to him.
So he's gotten lazy about it.
Yeah, he's gotten really lazy, as in one of those 50-year-old men that have been married for a long time.
That pisses me off. But there's no excuse for that. That's just, you got to keep that intensity. I mean, and people say, "Oh, how can you after so long?" There's so many ways. It's ridiculous.
It's like I haven't changed. Why have you? It's my reason. And and other ways also. Love making has shortened. You know what I mean? It's not like before where it would be for a while. It seems like he lost control, and that I'm simple with. I'm plain out. I'll tell him. What's wrong, so fast, what happened, or stuff like that. And, of course, the next time he'll try, but it seems like he has no control anymore.
So he ejaculates quickly?
Yeah. So I'm just, why are all these changes happening,
Because either when it changed from being a lover to a husband, all of a sudden in his own head, it's not as exciting anymore. And a lot of people, after they've got married, they think, well, we've got tomorrow and the next week and the next week. So they don't perform and get real up for it as if they have to impress the other person. That's the biggest two types of problems. But there's another one. I smell secret here somehow. I mean, there could be something else going on.
Well, of course, I have confronted him about, okay.
Is he having an affair?
Tell me straight out, what's going on. What are you not interested in me anymore? Is there something else going on? Should I know about someone else? Sometimes.
Yeah, but you said all his free time is with you.
But see, and that's just it. But there's also one other thing that you're probably going to say,
okay.
His job, he's a police officer. So of course, what do everybody say about police officers?
He's got a big nightstick.
They're always patrolling. They could stop anywhere, visit people, get to know people. So of course, you have to worry about that too. And especially when I think about it, whenever I confront him about what's wrong, you have someone else, I'll tease him like that. Oh, what's wrong? You have someone.
And what does he say?
He'll say stuff like, yeah, right. What am I going to do? Take a 15-minute break real quick and stop over someone's house and.
Very suspicious kind of answer.
Ever watch NYPD Blue?
Yeah, not too often, but yeah.
Very suspicious type of answer when he already knows what the gig would be if he were doing
but
it.
See, that's just it. He tells me, I don't know, we do get into a lot of relationship conversations, and he does tell me stories about his friends. I mean, we talk a lot. We're really good talkers like that. And I feel he's a great husband to me. He treats me great. The only thing that's changed is all of that, of course, which of course makes me wonder, okay, do you have someone else, or is it just me?
Time to confront him clearly on, look, this is not working, and do you really care about it, and are you going to do something about it, because I'm not going to put up with it. So early in your relationship.
Yeah, exactly. I have. And I tease him so many times, and it's gotten to the point where he basically either will laugh at me or ignore me a little bit, or give us a funny, he tries to be funny a lot, so he'll give a funny answer, But
all right, well then you tell him this is it. Next, what's tonight? Monday. You say Thursday night. We're going to spend 2 hours in just the two of us and lovemaking, and I'm going to be the boss, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I want you to do and give all the directions, and you have to follow it. What do you think? And you tell him that and see what he says.
I've done something similar to that because I read a lot about it.
Well, similar. What about it?
But
then that's what you do.
Yeah.
All right? Not yeah. Yes, you say. That's what you do. And then you ask for all those things and you see if he's at all committed and interested. And don't care about whether or not you're asking for it. If you got to get back on track, that's all right.
He does get aroused very fast. It's not like he's not interested. It's just what's happened. You know, the changes.
Well, for all those reasons, which you spell out to him and ask him about it. If you want to... I'm going to do a story with one of the television shows treating a couple, giving them a course of sex therapy, several courses. So it'll be this whole expensive thing quite for free. If you want to be participating in it, stay on hold.
Ideal candidate.
Right. Or if anybody else is interested in being a couple getting a lot of free, excellent sex therapy for doing a story on television, give us a call and...
Sam has his hand up.
No, you does have a partner but could use a little help.
Right. No, you got to be a couple.
There you go.
You don't have to be particular. Well, it would be good if you had a kid, too, but because there are issues related to that. But anyway, give us a call at 1-800-242-0100.
Okay.
I never have one of those of us with nobody.
Nobody? No, they don't want to hear about that. We need to take a break. We're going to come back and take more calls. Also talk more about the John and Lorena Bobbitt trial that started today. And I got to tell you about this woman. Wait till you hear what happens to her when she hears... All she does is hear the word sex. We'll tell you that next.
It's better.
Gives new improved. We're not going to tell you we're new and improved.
Huge brand new.
Last 33% longer.
We're not going to tell you we're better than ever.
Buy one and get one.
Thousands of great values.
We're not even going to tell you we're playing more music than ever before.
Bigger, better.
The biggest.
We're not going to tell you we're fresh.
More important. It's new.
Come on, let's cut the hype and let the music speak for itself. Yeah, we got a brand new morning show and we'd like you to check it out. And big plans for 1994. But we don't think we need to act like a used car salesman dressed up in a cheap polyester suit to tell you about it. Give us 100 minutes. We'll give you today's best music, uninterrupted and commercial-free. That's no hype, no labels, no bullshit. Just listen. Z100.
15 years ago, everyone loved him as the Fonz. Starting this Tuesday, Henry Winkler returns to television.
Thank you. Thank you.
In a new comedy about America's most conservative talk show host.
McDonald's. Is it truly over 1 billion sold, or is it just that Clinton keeps going back over and over and over?
Who just happens to live with a house full of radical kids.
What is that?
It's vegetarian lasagna made just the way you like it, Dad.
With meat?
Henry Winkler is Monty.
Hello. Oh, hello, Greenpeace. I would love to talk to you, but we're just about to sit down to dinner, and you know how whale tastes if you let it get too cold.
Monty, a new series premiering Tuesday at 8/7 Central, followed by an all-new episode of Rock at its new later time. Catch an hour of outrageous comedy on Fox.
Don't miss Henry Winkler in the series premiere of Monty tomorrow night at 8 on Fox 5.
You can still register for the spring semester at Long Island University's Brooklyn campus for most programs. There's still time for you to study near home at New York City's fastest-growing college, to begin or finish your undergraduate degree, or to attend their convenient evening graduate classes. Long Island University's Brooklyn campus offers university learning in a friendly small college environment. Their programs lead to degrees in the arts, the sciences, business, nursing, education, pharmacy, and more. Take your transcript to their admissions office for an instant evaluation. They're open between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and conveniently located on Flatbush and DeKalb Avenues in downtown Brooklyn. Too busy to drop by? You can even fax your transcript to them. To find out how, call 718-488-1011. Long Island University's Brooklyn campus, easily reached by subway, bus, or car. Classes begin January 31st, so don't delay. Register today while you still can. Call 718-488-1011 and join the excitement at the Brooklyn campus of Long Island University.
We now return to the Z100 Love Phones. To talk to Chris Jagger and Dr. Judy, please call 1-800-242-0100 now. 1-800-242-0100.
Love Phones tonight, sponsored by Long Island University's Brooklyn campus. Education that works. All right, if you're thinking about it, we're talking about it with you here on Love Phones like we do Monday through Thursday from 10 till midnight. Erica, you're on Z100 with Jagger and Dr. Judy. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay.
What's up, Erica?
Well, so my older sister has this boyfriend, and he came to my house the other night, and we were just sitting down talking, and I went to the bedroom to pick up the phone, and then he just started feeling me. He made me perform like oral sex on him.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was forced to do it. And
You were the only two in the house?
yeah, my parents were out.
And where was your sister?
She was just like out to the store.
How did he make you do that, Erica?
No, like
you were on the phone.
I was on the phone, and when I get off, he was just there.
He was there where? In your bedroom?
In my bedroom.
Okay, so then exactly what happened?
Like he was like sat me down.
He what?
He like sat me down on the bed.
Sat you on the bed, yeah. And then?
We were just like talking, and he was like asking me like dirty questions.
Like what?
Like I don't know. He's like first he just started out like, can I kiss you or something? And then he's like, are you like still a virgin? And
And what'd you say?
I was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like then he just like got on top of me, and he just like started kissing me and stuff. I told him to get off because I don't want to hurt my sister.
Mm-hmm. Good.
But I don't think my sister knows because he was like threatening me.
What did he say?
He was like, don't tell anybody. He goes, or you better like watch out.
Mm-hmm. Watch out. What?
Watch out for him.
Was this before or after the oral sex?
This is like after.
All right, well...
how did he make you do that?
He was just like on top of me.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was like totally on top of me, forcing me down to the bed.
All right. That must have been a horrible feeling.
And then he like stuck his like penis in my face. I didn't know what to do. And he was just telling me, you know, like go ahead and do it and stuff. And he wouldn't get off of me.
Uh-huh. You must have been very angry and very frightened.
But I just don't know what I should do because my sister's like telling me how much she like loves him and like how he would never hurt her and stuff.
How much older is this guy than you?
He's 3 years older than I.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So did he ejaculate in your mouth?
Yeah.
Are you very upset about this?
I'm very upset. I just don't know how, like, I should tell my sister.
Uh-huh. And you feel horrible that he made you do that and that you had to go along with it?
Yeah.
Does part of you feel guilty about it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you shouldn't feel guilty about it. He forced you and you didn't know what to do, and you were confused and you were hurt and you were scared. That's a disgusting thing that he did.
Wow.
To do that to you. That is so mean and so vile, and I think it's repulsive. It's also repulsive that your sister would be going out with a guy who would do that to her sister. He is really not worthy.
But I don't think she knows like that.
How long ago did this happen?
Friday night.
Mm-hmm. Well, how would you feel about
Wait, what happened the rest of the weekend then? Friday you said you were a virgin, then you lost your virginity over the weekend also on top of this?
Because of him.
Did he have sex with you too?
Yes.
He penetrated your vagina?
Yes.
Or just oral sex? That's what you said first.
No, like we had sex and then he made me. Like
So he raped and sodomized you?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So that's a horrible feeling. That's a horrible thing that he did. That's really vile, and he committed a crime. You realize that?
Yeah.
Erica, you were raped. Isn't that what a rape is?
Yeah.
That's a very sad thing that happened to you. I'm sure you're very frightened. Have you been able to tell anybody about it?
No. I told my best friend.
Okay, good. What did your best friend say?
She told me to call.
I'm glad.
Because, like, I can't tell my sister just yet. I don't, like, know if I should.
Oh, well, eventually I think it would be very important for your sister to know that wouldn't you want to... I know she'd be very hurt, right? And you're afraid, are you, that she wouldn't believe you?
Yes.
Okay, but ultimately, and she may not because it could be horrifying for her, but I think it would be very important for you, first of all, for your health and for your relationship with her, and then also to save your sister from going out with a guy who would do this ugly, ugly thing to you.
A rapist.
Yeah.
What about the police, Erica?
Yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, he committed a crime against you, Erica. You were victimized in a terrible way. It was totally horrible of him to do that to you. In every way. First of all, to rape you at all.
I was like too scared.
Of course you were scared. Of course. It's terrifying. I wish I were there with you now to hold you. Just imagine me holding you. It's a horrible thing that happened. I really want to put my arms around you and hug you. This is terrible. It's a very sad thing. And all those emotions that you have are very natural. And you should let yourself feel them. And it's not your fault. This is the terrible experience of having been raped. And it happens, unfortunately, Erica, very often by someone that you know, like this. Like it happened to you, and I'm sad that it happened to you. But now you have to deal with it. I'm glad you told your friend. Now it's going to be important to tell your parents. Where's your mom?
Well, I think she's downstairs.
Okay. What's your relationship with your mom like?
We used to be very close.
You used to be?
Yeah.
Well, why not now?
Because, like, my parents were getting, like, a divorce.
Oh, okay, that's very troublesome for you, too, on top of everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, your mom's going through her own difficulties, but it's very important. Would she believe you if you told her?
I hope so.
I hope so, too. All right, so I'm going to put you on hold, and I want you to go downstairs and tell your mom.
Can I make a little shout-out?
Mm-hmm.
To Gabby, Joe, Jess, and Lee. And thanks a lot, Dr. Judy.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to put you on hold. All right? Then after you tell your mom, I want you to come back, okay?
All right.
All right.
Okay. Erica, we'll put you on
really,
hold.
see what an absolute crime that is for him to do that.
But after something that traumatic and sharing that with somebody like us, then I want to give a shout-out? I guess everybody reacts differently.
You don't think that that's...
Well, I don't know.
I'm just like, that was true for you?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's, I don't want to say she's a liar, but I thought that was a little odd.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Okay, yeah, Erica, hang on.
I know. I understand that. But she also sounded very upset. And I think in situations like that, you can't risk what happens. It's very confusing. Very confusing. For anybody to be assaulted. I think that's part of the issue with Lorena Bobbitt's case.
Right.
People don't understand how confusing it is. When it happens, then you start, and the main thing is that you start to think, well, I'm responsible for this happening. I mean, goodness knows, I'm sure Erica feels that...
Part of that may be.
Oh, I must have been leading him on, and I must have, made it happen. And of course, after all, I did let him put his penis in my mouth, and on and on and on. Then you think, well, it wasn't that bad. So that's what happens mentally. But I think you have to just look at it straight on and say, no matter what you did, if you said no and it's inappropriate, then it's a rape.
Right. All right, talking about the Bobbitt trial that started today. Dear Z100, love you, Dr. Judy and Jagger. Sam, listened for a year now. You're great. Lorena Bobbitt is guilty of malicious wounding, but should be acquitted because she was justified. Mr. Sleaze, John Bobbitt, is guilty of marital rape. He deserved to never have feeling in his penis or to have a penis. He's a rapist and an abuser, and he should rot in hell. A woman does not do that unless she is unbearably abused in every way, which she was. Love you, Lauren.
Well, now there's a whole question, isn't it? Why would somebody go cut off a penis unless it was the object of her anger? Stab him, yes. I mean, there have been plenty of cases of women who kill. They shoot, they stab, they do something violent.
But to drive her to whack it off with a
it had to
big
be
old
the
knife.
Focus of her anger.
Okay, Jasmine, you're on Z100 Love Phones with Jagger and Dr. Judy. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. What's up?
I just wanted to say, Erica kind of blew me away. I feel really bad for her.
Yeah, that's not a pretty situation at all.
But also, that brings me to Lorena and John Bobbitt.
Right.
I don't believe him. I saw part of the trial today, and he was totally not believable.
Oh, now why is that?
I don't think he was consistent. And
in terms of what? Be specific.
What he said previous, that he did have sex with her and then he didn't have sex with her.
Exactly. Sure. Right, and then he was looking over at his lawyer.
Right.
To see whether or not that was the right answer. How about the fact that people are saying if you watched him on TV, he was so mild, so soft, he was mumbling. Well, people mumble when they don't want to be heard because they're not confident about what they're saying.
Yeah, but I don't think that the way to deal with this is to sexually mutilate someone. I think.
Well, who could disagree with that?
Right.
But you can't understand how she was so driven and so helpless and so dependent and so confused and alone and all the rest of it that's all she could think about.
And I have a question, but I just wanted to say to any girl that has trouble reaching an orgasm, there's a great book. It's called For Yourself by Dr. Lonnie Barback. But my question is...
Well, that happens to be a book that was... Lonnie Barback is an old friend of mine from San Francisco. And that happens to be a book that she wrote many years ago. And if you listen to Love Phones at all, you know I have recommended it often. Of all the books that have since been written, it still is the final word and the best description of many of the things that we talk through here on Love Phones in terms of, now ladies...
Straddle your mirrors and examine your genitals. So it helped you, definitely?
Yeah, definitely.
That's good. So because we talk about books, and a lot of times people are like, yeah, I'm going to read a book like it's going to do anything, but it does help.
Right. Well, just to encourage. The message itself is critical. The word, the title of a book can sell a book. Well, the idea there is that a woman's orgasm is for herself. Many times women don't have orgasm, or they try so hard to have it because they want to give it to him. They want to prove to him that he's attractive, or they want to give. They think they're holding back orgasm because they're afraid to give their body to him, when it's for you.
All right, so what else, Jasmine?
My question is, what do I do with... I'm going out with someone for 5 years, and we're very serious, and I don't want to go out with anyone else, but our sex drives are very different. I happen to have a very active sex drive. I want to have sex all the time, and his is much less than that.
And he's kind of limping along behind you.
Yeah, and I'm always having to be the aggressor, and I'm beginning to really resent it, that I always have to initiate. When I really, that's not what turns me on, and I don't want to.
Now, if you didn't initiate it, how long do you think it would take him to finally come on to you and want you?
I've done it before, and it takes about a week and a half.
Wow. Well, you should do it for quite a period of time and let him be in control of the initiation for a while. It's a little trick that ends up working if you want to lift his sex drive. Otherwise, people get into what we call a folie à deux. It means that they just kind of balance out. He leaves it to you and lets you push all the time for his own reasons that he holds back. Now, has he always been that way?
Yes, always, since day one.
Well, then, Jasmine, how important is sex to you and the priorities of all your life?
Well, obviously there are more important things, but it is very important.
How important? Is it number 3, number 4, number 2? What?
I would say number 3.
Number 3 in life. Okay, so now how do you figure this? Number 3 in life for you is sex, and you, Jasmine, pick a guy for whom it is number what?
I would say number 5.
6, 7, somewhere around there.
I don't know, number 5. You're just describing once a week and you want it once a night? Sounds like it's lower on his list.
I don't know.
Okay, so then you've picked this. It's different when what we call incompatible sex drives, like you're talking about, happen all of a sudden, like, they did with Beth. But for you, it's always been this way. So obviously, you want somebody, but the brake's on you.
Right.
There's a little twist, right? That's a little twist, right?
I just caught that. It was like a delayed reaction.
Well, let me filter that through what she just said there. It's coming back to me now.
I want someone to put the brakes on me.
Exactly. You want somebody to control your wanton sex drive. Otherwise, you would not have picked him from day one.
I think, but when I did pick him, it wasn't because of a sexual reason.
You think?
But But also when you say pick him, it's not from day one. I mean, nobody knows anything from day one. It's that you allow the relationship to go that way and develop.
5 years, you've been with a guy who puts the brakes on sex for you.
Right.
So that's what you need. People do that often.
But then why do I feel frustrated?
That's just the way it is. It's like it's just like the neat sloppy problem, or like somebody who's very sociable, right? And they have somebody who is shy, and they pick that person purposefully so they can shine, and then they get annoyed at them because they're not sociable too. It's just the way way human beings are.
Right.
You look for the balance.
So you suggest that I put the brakes on myself for a while?
That's it, babes.
Okay. Understood. Thank you.
All right, Jasmine, thank you. It took a little twist. I like that analogy, though, in other situations, too, because there are people. Yeah, but what about the shy person in a situation like that who's the opposite, complaining because you're so sociable and nobody pays any attention to me and you're always up, blah, blah, blah.
It's the same idea. The shy person purposely picks the sociable person in order to have that part of them acted out where they don't have to take responsibility for it. But it's like two halves making a whole. And then you get irritated that they're not like you. Opposites attract, and then they repel.
So, all right, well, we're talking about court cases. I love this. This comes from Health Magazine. This is pretty outrageous. A Cincinnati woman who claims a medical condition causes her to faint when she hears the word sex. She charged a male neighbor with saying the word, then sexually assaulting her. Now, when the lawyers used the word during a preliminary hearing, she passed out twice more.
Wow.
Just from here. Can that happen? One word triggers a pass out kind of thing in you?
I would suspect that this woman has been sexually abused and that she learned that whenever anything sexual happened, that she would what we call dissociate, zap out, pretend she's not there in order to save herself from the experience.
Wow.
And that's what she's repeating. It can become then a what we call conditioned response. Just like, the old experiment, you ring the bell and the dog salivates. Right. Same thing. You say the word, the person faints.
Well, she's from Cincinnati. If she was from New York, we'd be like her radio night call. We'd put it on Love Phones and she'd be out in a minute.
Cincinnati, the town of the Dolly Parton Towers.
What's that about?
P&G, Procter & Gamble, they call them the Dolly Parton Towers because they're like the World Trade Center, these two big towers that stick up that.
You would know that, wouldn't you? All right, we'll take a break. More calls coming up, 1-800-242-0100. Love Phones tonight, this hour, sponsored by Long Island University's Brooklyn campus, education that works.
How do you like this? There's also the Flying Pigs in Cincinnati. It's the statue of the Flying Pigs who are in reverse. They're flying in the opposite direction.
Okay, thanks for sharing.
Here's what's happening at Z100.
Hi, this is Z100's Jagger. Listen for your chance to win ski lift tickets to Vernon Valley Great Gorge, plus qualify to win weekend accommodations and unlimited skiing for you and 5 of your friends at the Z Ski House, located slopeside of Vernon Valley Great Gorge, where great skiing is just minutes away. Walt Disney's World on Ice, Mickey's Great Adventures, coming to Radio City for 1 week only, January 21st through the 30th. Enjoy great savings with 2-for-1 tickets. Ask for the Z100 offer when purchasing tickets at the Radio City box office, Ticketmaster locations, or ticket charged by phone. And listen to Z100 for advice from the pages of Woman's Day magazine. You could win a trip for 2 for a week in Maui from Z100 and Stouffer's Lean Cuisine. Celebrate great taste with Lean Cuisine.
Are you considering college? Have you been thinking about earning a bachelor's degree, a 2-year associate degree? Have you been looking for a certificate program to expand your professional or business skills? And are you ready for a college with a fresh approach to preparing its students for success in today's technology-based society? Then you're ready for SUNY Farmingdale. Full-time or part-time, living on campus or commuting from home, Farmingdale combines exciting social, athletic, and cultural activities with convenient day, evening, and Saturday classes, all for very affordable New York State tuition and all at our convenient Central Long Island campus. From traditional liberal arts to innovative programs in aviation administration, industrial technology, and visual communications, Farmingdale can give you the skills you'll need tomorrow and an education that will last for a lifetime. Spring classes start January 24th. Call 420-BOOK for information on how you can register. That's easy to remember. 420-BOOK. Call SUNY Farmingdale today.
Shamrock Broadcasting, WHTZ, Newark, New York City. Z100.
If you're a college student, I don't have to tell you that intercession is almost over.
I'm Margaret Shields, Dean of Admissions for Hofstra University. And if going away to school wasn't what you thought it would be, you can stay close to home and get a great education at a university that's ranked in the top 10% in nearly all academic criteria and resources. Hofstra University. Hofstra is the total educational environment with one of the nation's largest collegiate libraries and 23 acres of athletic and recreational facilities. And last year alone, Hofstra students received nearly $52 million in financial aid. And even if you've never been to Hofstra, you can still start this spring as a Hofstra student. Come to the Hofstra Open House on Saturday, January 22nd, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Holland House on the South Campus. Registration for new freshmen, transfer, evening, and graduate students continues through January 28th. For information, call 516-HOFSTRA. That's 516-463-7872.
Serving the universe from the top of the Empire State Building. You're on the Love Phones on Z100, New York.
Oh, what's up to Eric, who says Jagger and Dr. Judy still think the show is the best talk show in New York. Appreciate that. Faxing in for us.
And he's right. The ratings prove him right.
Woo-hoo. We don't like to brag, do we? Just a little bit.
Just telling the truth.
It's good to be proud of what you do. Hello, Jim. You're on Z100 Love Phones with Jagger and Dr. Judy talking about love, sex, and relationships. What's up with you?
Hey, how's it going?
All right, man.
All right.
You following all this Bobbitt stuff, the Lorena Bobbitt, John Bobbitt thing? What do you think? Guilty or not?
Well, John Bobbitt, he's a slime, you know.
Why do you say he's a slime?
Just from what I've seen in the trials, I don't think he's a good-hearted man. But I don't think she had any right to cut off an appendage like that.
No,
that's
true.
That's mutilation.
So what do you do with her? Do you say guilty or not guilty?
It's so tough.
Remember, it isn't not guilty that she didn't do it.
Yeah, I know. I'd have to say guilty, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's tough. I'm not an expert on this, the case or anything.
Well, but you had some feeling about him that you didn't like, that you didn't believe him.
No, I don't personally. But I mean, that's from what I gather from the news and the papers, whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right, what's on your life then?
All right. Well, I've had many wet dreams,
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I've never had one. Just that I can remember, anyway.
Yeah.
To come over and douse you one night while you're dreaming in
Do
REM.
something.
Pour water over you, yes.
Are they really cool?
Yeah, they're fine. But the problem is.
Well, what do you describe as a wet dream? So now make Jagger drool. Rub it in.
I'll be really envious.
Rub it in.
Bless you,
Sam. Made Sam sneeze.
You want me to explain my dream?
Yeah. Well, when you have one.
Yeah. What was?
This is just leading up to my question, but I bare naked, hot lady, and first rubbing herself against me, and then things get a little hot and like that.
Okay.
You can infer the.
So then you get off.
Yeah.
And then do you wake up right after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you were aware, when you woke up, you were aware that you were with this hot lady.
And what, your underwear were all sticky and...
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he doesn't sleep in underwear.
Or whatever.
No, I do. My boxers. And,
Boxers?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I just opened up a birthday present. It's like a week late, but I got a pair of Beavis and Butthead boxer shorts tonight. Someone gave me.
I gave you a pair of boxer shorts.
Well, you gave me the ones from Australia with turtles on it. Now I have those and Beavis and Butthead boxer shorts.
Well, my problem is, though, when I'm awake and I'm masturbating, I can't get off.
Mm-hmm. What happens?
I don't know.
What happens?
Nothing.
Okay, so you know that you ejaculate.
Right. So
How do you know that you ejaculate when you woke up and you have to?
How do I know? I got to change my underwear.
Okay, so that it was all wet.
Right.
Okay, so now you know from that then...
biologically, I'm okay.
Fine, that's right. Because that's, in fact, the way that you check whether or not it's a physical or psychological problem with ejaculation. If you have ejaculated during REM sleep, which you obviously did, then your body's working.
Right.
Your mind isn't. So what's your block?
That's my question.
Never once got off masturbating?
No.
Did somebody ever discover you masturbating and you got humiliated? Did your mom ever walk in on you in the bathroom?
No.
Did she ever say, what's all this sweat? How come we have to do so much laundry?
No. I do my own laundry.
Mom can say that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah?
Jill said you're using an awful lot of tissue.
No.
A lot of tissue. That's where it started. What's with all
Bad cold all year round.
You got an allergy. Your
Trash
nose,
can's
all right.
always full in Sam's room.
I'm nervous though if I'm with a girl and if she
putting the pressure on, and then if you want to have to perform, you'll never be able to get off then either.
Yeah, that
Dude, that's really bad.
Yeah, that gets me nervous. You know?
Right. So now, have you ever been able to pleasure yourself to ejaculation?
While I'm awake, no. I gotta sleep. No, I can't do it while I'm awake.
You can't at all?
No.
How many times have you tried?
Numerous.
I've never heard this before. Is this a...
Well, it happens. And what do you actually do?
Well, I undress, and sometimes in the shower, and just play around with my hands.
Soap it up.
The usual.
Right. So you play around in the shower. Is it possible somebody would come in and discover you in the shower? Do you really have private time there?
That never stopped me.
No, it's not. I really don't think it's a fear of being discovered or.
Well, it's some anxiety, so let's start from there, Jim. Instead of you saying no, and telling me no to everything, if you can ejaculate and you're not ejaculating when you're masturbating, you're holding back for some reason. So now we're trying to figure out what you're holding back for, whether you're not doing it right, or you're not enjoying it, or your mind isn't at ease. When you're standing in the shower and you're touching yourself with the soap, is that it?
Well, yeah, okay.
Huh? What are you thinking in your mind?
I try to think of Claudia Schiffer, or and
or some girl you know from school, or
whatever.
Or what would Claudia Schiffer be doing to you?
I guess I'd put her hands in my place, in my hands.
Okay, so she'd be standing there in the shower with you.
Okay.
And what would she be doing exactly?
Attempting to jerk me off.
Attempting to do... Well, that's sort of an unromantic way to put it.
She would be attempting to.
She
would be stroking me. Dude, her hands would be up and down that thing like you couldn't believe.
What would she be saying to you?
I guess moaning.
So she'd be moaning in the midst of her... What would her moans be coming from?
Her larynx?
I didn't say where. I said what?
I don't understand.
Well, she would be saying what? Oh, Jim, I'm just so ecstatic to be with you. I could have any man would be dying to have me, but you're the one I really want. I mean, is this...
Yes, such as, yeah.
Okay, is that pleasurable for you to hear?
Yeah. Well, it's all my imagination, so yeah, whatever she says is pleasurable,
But I'm trying to figure out whether or not you are able to allow yourself to develop this fantasy. I mean, the way you put it, it's who could get excited from the way you put it?
Right. If she said something like, I want to see you shoot your load, does that put the pressure on you?
Yeah.
Then you'd be all paranoid again.
Right.
Okay, so now have her say something else. Have her say, I want you to hold out as long as you can. I don't want you to ever come. Just be there forever for me.
The reverse psychology, I guess.
Yeah, right.
He's all shriveled in the shower. It's 2 hours later, Mom's like, there's no hot water.
Right. Are you not allowed to ejaculate? What terrible thing is going to happen? Jim?
Well, no terrible thing is going to happen to me by myself.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I do get nervous when I think about if my girlfriend... Louise, if she, if she tries, that's pretty embarrassing.
You guys haven't done anything yet?
Not down my pants, no.
Okay, so now here's the thing. That's why you have to do this on your own first, so that you get comfortable with it.
Right.
There's no reason for you to right away because the more you start getting anxious, oh my goodness, Sarah, I could just picture you in the shower, you're touching yourself, and the first thought in your mind is, oh, well, if Louise was here and she was trying to do it and I wouldn't be able to come, and then I'd be so embarrassed and it would be awful, and then, you see, I mean, that's why I said your mind is getting in the way. That is exactly how guys sabotage themselves.
Okay.
So after he hangs up now, he's going to hang up here and you're going to give him an assignment. He would do what?
Well,
pay attention, Jim.
Do you enjoy it in the shower or do you prefer it in bed? Why don't you take the shower, get out of the shower, go into your bedroom, close the door. You have a lock on your door?
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So you lock your door, and you have some kind of cream or massage oil?
No, I don't.
Do you think that your mother has some in her?
I need my music.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Huh?
Okay.
Could you get some? Does your mother have it in her cabinet?
I think there's some in my bathroom for my sister.
Your sister, okay. Make sure it's not gummy stuff that sticks, but more slippery stuff.
Okay, all right.
We're always talking about stuff that slides.
Silker, Astroglide, our favorites.
All right, so you get some of that stuff and just lie. What's your favorite music?
Excuse me?
What's your favorite music?
Oh, I like alternative.
Oh, great. So then you're a Z100 fan.
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
okay. So, meanwhile, you're going to have to, since Love Phones is on now, just listen to us, all right? You lie down in your bed and start taking your clothes off very slowly, just as Claudia Schiffer would take your clothes off. You know, you don't just rip them off.
Okay.
Have her, can you imagine a scene? Would it be fun for her to, unbutton your buttons and just, put her hands all over your chest and go, oh, Jim, wow.
Yeah, all right.
What else would she say?
Wow, you're hung like a horse.
Okay.
All right, Jim.
All right, so
you're going to be all right.
So she would appreciate you.
All right.
Well, first, can she just put her hand down there before she, sees it immediately and build up some of your excitement?
Okay.
And she could say, oh, my goodness, what's this?
I love you.
All right, then what would she say?
Well, I think I can take her from here.
Well, I'm just not really secure about your ability to develop a story here, Jim. You're like,
all right. Yeah, I gotta use my imagination here. All right. Next, would she say?
Right.
Can you take off my shirt?
Okay, so she'd say, can you take off her shirt?
Okay.
And what would you say?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So then what do you proceed to do?
Unbutton.
Unbutton them slowly?
Right.
Right, and what's she doing with her hands?
Slowly going down from my belly button to my pants.
Okay, so she's now opening your belt.
Okay, all right. I thought she got past it. Okay, she's opening the belt.
Right. Undoing your zipper.
Slowly doing the zipper.
Right, pulling your pants down a little bit on your hips.
Pulling down my Beavis and Butthead boxers.
Right, and and meanwhile, and are you getting excited by this point?
Yeah.
I am.
I think all the listeners are.
It'll be my fantasy tonight.
All right, so then what happens?
Okay, at this point we're both totally undressed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe a little foreplay.
What's a little foreplay? Look how quickly this is why you're having problems. A little foreplay is oh my God.
All right, well, what do you suggest?
Well, you have to come up with this yourself to develop what's turning you on.
We get a little kissing going.
All right.
Hands are roaming, just here and there.
Okay. Is she going to throw you down on the bed, or are you going to gently lift her, or what are you going to do?
All right, I'll pick her up.
You pick her up, okay?
Yeah, lay her gently on the bed.
Okay.
Slowly crawl on top of her.
Lower yourself, you mean, that kind of...
Okay.
That very romantic lowering?
Lowering, more better connotation. Okay, I'll lower myself, and then, her, and then, all right, then eventually do the nasty thing.
How is she going to get you off?
How?
Yeah.
Well, in this particular fantasy, I do sex.
Okay.
Intercourse.
Right.
Okay.
So now what happens? So then you're on top of her and you're grinding against one another?
Grinding? I wouldn't use that word.
What would be a word you'd use?
We would be, I don't know. I don't have a very extensive vocabulary.
How about thrusting?
No, less force.
More
love.
More love. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Whatever the word is.
Gently penetrating her.
Okay. All right, whatever.
And what is she saying anything to you at the time?
She might be whispering a couple love things in my ear.
Oh, wonderful. What kind of love things would she whispering in your ear?
I love you, Jim. You're the only one.
Oh, that's wonderful. Great.
You feel so good inside me.
Right, wonderful. You know, why is this important? I'm doing this for a reason with you. Very important.
I guess mentally I wasn't prepared.
Exactly. Mentally you weren't prepared. And second of all, as you go through these individual steps like you're doing now, your mind is on what's really happening and on the relationship and on the sensuality of it and on the sexuality of it and not on whether or not you are going to ejaculate. Do you understand how important that is?
I got you. Okay.
How about Jim, we got that far. Give me the last thing that happens before your fantasy's over.
Both smoking a butt there and...
No. Before that.
Okay, so you're gently, remember, we got up to the point where she's whispering in your ear while you're penetrating her, and she's saying, Jim, you're the only one, I love you
and blah,
so
blah, blah,
much,
right?
and you feel so good inside me, and what else? Then what happens?
And finally
I come.
Thank you. I just had to get that out of me.
Okay, there may be a few things that might happen before that. You might say, oh,
it doesn't matter now.
Well, you might say, I don't know if I'm ready. I might
no,
just,
after you come, it doesn't matter anymore.
No, that's right. She said, like, if you've been all up until that moment, you might say, well, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Or you might say to her, I think I'm going to come now. What do you think? You know, all kinds of things like that could happen, right?
Right, yeah.
So what have you learned from this?
I learned from this, I have to mentally prepare myself. I know I'm physically prepared.
Right.
Mentally prepare myself, and don't just think about ejaculation.
You can't just jump in bed and start pounding it and think, oh, I want to go.
Right. Stay in the moment and distract your mind into every other little thing that's happening instead of that, okay?
All right, I have a quick question, though. When's the next time we're going to be on TV?
Actually, Wednesday on The Shirley Show, which is 1 o'clock on Channel 11, about perfect men. Guys who are perfect and those who are horrendous.
No, 'cause I hear you, I like a lot of nights. I have no idea what you look like.
Set the VCR for Wednesday at 1 o'clock.
All right.
Okay, dude. Thanks, Jim. That was nice because you've done that for women before, but we've never walked a guy through the whole experience.
Right.
So
yeah.
Jim's a lucky guy tonight. Let's see if it works. Daryl, you're on Z100 Love Phones with Jagger and Dr. Judy. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. A bit manic at the moment. I've got my tea, sympathy, and cigarettes.
Oh, no.
Happy belated birthday to you, Jagger.
Thanks, buddy.
Hello, Sam, and hello, Dr. Judy.
Hi.
Daryl, we were talking about the Lorena and John Bobbitt case since it started today. Okay. We have to get another male opinion as to whether or not she should be found guilty for what, or not guilty for those reasons.
I understand it's a touchy subject, but I thought about it for the moment. But I'm bumped.
Nice.
And I came to the conclusion that what he did was horrible, but I really don't think an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth is going to solve anything. And it's, of course, the passion of the moment. You know, you wanted, like, you're at a point of anger and you want to do something, but I really don't buy that, this temporary insanity thing. I think that it's very much overused in the system.
Okay, got it. All right, Daryl, what else can we help you with?
Oh, my God. Okay, this is my scenario, and it's very, very complicated, I think. I think I helped make it complicated. I don't know, so let me throw it at you, and I just want to see what your opinion is. I was living overseas before, and I'm now here in the States, and it'll be 2 years this spring.
Where were you?
I was in Japan.
Woo! You know
Dr. Judy loves Japan.
You know I've been there many times, right?
Well, I was living there for 4 years.
Wow.
Okay.
And because we are simulcast in Japan right now.
You know, I remember hearing that radio broadcast where you had that other woman who's also does that radio show. And do you remember when that mafia guy called?
Oh yes. Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, I was kind of surprised that she panicked. I would have just right away told him get in a witness protection program. I figured the minute he got on that phone, he really screwed himself.
We haven't heard from him in a long time, so we don't know if they found him, and he's floating along the East River somewhere.
I heard him call back.
No, that was the broadcast we did from Tokyo.
Right.
Yeah, so now you moved back.
So now you're back here. Were you going out with somebody over there?
Well, okay, this is the scenario. I was kind of half dating this one guy for like on and off for about a couple of years. We had a sort of strange relationship. It didn't quite work, so we kind of ended things. It was kind of mutual, kind of not. And at that point, I was very miserable and said, okay, forget it. No more men. That's it. That's that. So
what were they going to be if they weren't men?
Hermaphrodites? I don't know.
Or just no relationships, period?
Yeah, I just decided I wanted to focus on my own self, my own career, things like that. You know, there's a point where you can't absorb yourself in relationships. I had to take myself away from that.
Okay.
And that left me kind of vulnerable. The same week, this other guy started working where I worked. Now, technically, from what I understood, he had a girlfriend, he was straight. He didn't make too many friends. And he just suddenly, like, I felt like an object of someone's attack. Not in a negative way. I felt like I was being pursued. We got along like a house on fire. We started...
So you guys hooked up, had sex?
Well, no. Like, this is the strange part.
All right, Daryl, give us the short version of what happened and where we're at now.
Okay, so where we're at now... Okay, because for a year, he would come over, we'd hang out. I was the only male friend he had. He had very few friends. He didn't want to meet anyone else. He only wanted to hang out with me.
But no sex?
Well, yeah, but we shared the same bed. Off and on through the whole year.
So you're wondering whether or not he's interested in that?
Okay, but he's coming here now. Okay, we've been to
visit. He called and said, "I'm going to be in the States," or he's coming specifically to see you.
Well, that's the thing I don't quite understand. He's here. I thought he was going to go from here to another country to go traveling. Then he tells me he had an open ticket that's good for a year anywhere in the States. And I said, and he.
Well, what does he want from you, Daryl?
That's what I.
Why don't you ask him?
I've tried. And
does he have a fax?
What complicates this is that...
When's he arrive?
Oh, let me have a chance to speak. Because at moments he will rescind his advances and say, oh, well, I'm not sure how I feel. Then he'll go back and forth. And then another time he'll be on the phone, he'll be very amorous. And it gets to a point where every time I'm confronting, I'm getting kind of a political jog around of an answer. So now it comes to a point where I confronted him on the phone when he told me he was going to come here. And I said, so what's going on? Like, what's happening? And it just seems where I'm not sure quite how to approach this, only because the fact that he's had sexual relationships with people of the same sex before, he's an incest victim, but apparently on his own will. So I don't know how that's influenced him. He's not one to talk about that. He doesn't open up. I can't trust him because of that. And yet at the same time, because we get along so well, it makes it more difficult. I'm not sure if he just wants friendship or whether he's severely closeted. I mean... Well,
so Daryl, do you want to be in a relationship with somebody where you don't know? Obviously, there are lots of unknowns, and this guy is not sure. He's a yo-yo. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
He's a bouncing tennis ball. He's on this side of the net, that side of the net. You don't know where it is. So that's what you're bringing to yourself. So why are you making yourself crazy like this? That's the way he is.
I guess
Stop fighting it.
Unfinished business I had to reconcile. All
right, so finish the business right now.
Sorry?
Finish the business right now. Do you come from Canada?
How did you know?
I hear it.
Yeah.
Toronto? Toronto?
No, Winnipeg.
Okay, so finish the business right now so that it's complete for you. You're trying to complete it with him, and he's not ready to be completed. So complete it on your own. All right now.
From there is what you're saying.
Yes,
right?
That's right. This is not getting clear for you. You've tried. How many times do you want to knock your head against the wall?
Oh, I'm bored of that. I mean, I agree.
Are you? If you were bored of it, really, you would be ending it.
Yeah, but here you are dancing with it again. You're like getting up for another dance. He's coming to visit, and you're like, wah, 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 wah.
He's been maintaining my possessions in Japan while I've been gone. He's taken the onus on.
Okay, so that's no problem. So then treat him as a friend and stop getting involved. Okay, this is not a guy for you to get involved with because he doesn't know where he's coming or going.
So
right?
Daryl needs to draw the line in the sand.
Okay.
In that whole situation. Right. Okay. Thank you, Daryl. 1-800-242-0100. Chris K wants to get a shout out to some friends: Danny, Captain Hook, Dustin, Kevin, and Gino, and also a fax from Daz who says get a shout out to Dexter in Greggy High School, T-Money, and Eduardo. Thanks, guys, for checking in with us. Let's see, where do we go from here? We go to Tony and Lisa. You're on Z100 Love Phones. Hi. Tony, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Tony, is Lisa with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
Hi.
It's Jagger and Dr. Judy. We're talking about the Bobbitt case, which started its trial today.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys been following that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do you think? Is she guilty or not?
I think
we know she did it. That's not a problem. And you say...
I can understand why she did it, though.
Why did she do it?
I mean, if he really did abuse her the way he did, and with the abortion and everything, and he forced to have an abortion, I mean, that's hard on a woman.
So should they... what do you say? Should they find her guilty then?
Should they find her not guilty of irresistible impulse, a temporary insanity?
I think temporary insanity.
Okay, but Tony, you say no, right?
Yeah, I think they should find her guilty.
Okay.
Because
we're right down the line here, the guys and the women
Why?
tonight. Everyone we've talked to. All the guys are women no.
I think they should find her guilty, not because I'm a guy or anything, but because she had no right, cutting his penis off.
Okay, right is one. We would all agree she has no right doing that, but is it explicable because she was driven to it because he tortured her so much?
No one's driven to a crime like that, okay? I mean, if she was tortured like that, if she was forced into rape, whatever, forced into sexual, she should have reported him.
Okay, well, it would have been wise to report him, but can you picture somebody who would snap in a moment?
Yeah.
And who also would be so distraught and so confused and so helpless and so not knowing where to turn that she wouldn't know she could find services for it?
She was helpless.
Of course, the guys are going to side in that way.
No, it's not. I'm not saying because I'm a guy, like I said. But come on, no one's helpless. Okay?
Once we get these two in a big fight,
If she had if she had the strength to actually grab his penis and just snip it right off.
Yeah, but he was like passed out on the bed or something at that point when she did that. So.
Passed out supposedly.
But what she was going through.
Yeah.
I don't care how passed out I am. I'm going to feel somebody trying to snip my penis.
Oh, I don't know. And when you're drunk. Okay, now, is this the nature of the disagreements the two of you have anyway? Sounds like it's really indicative.
No, we never disagree. I give in to her.
Ah, we like this, Tony. Very good.
I'm only kidding.
So what's up with you guys?
Okay, I have a problem, okay? Last night, okay, me and Lisa we've been going out for 6 months, okay? And last night, we tried to have sex together, and she wanted me to wear a condom.
This is the first time?
Yeah, we were just fooling around.
Oh, wait, we were talking to who earlier, who's gone out 2 months, and she was concerned because the guy's pushing her for having sex. Here, Tony and Lisa have been going out 6 months now.
Yeah.
And for the first time.
Susan?
Susan, right. Thank you. So go ahead, it's first time.
Yeah, and, well, she wanted me to wear a condom.
And she's smart, isn't she, Tony?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Lisa. Very good.
No, he didn't disagree with it at
No,
all.
I didn't disagree with it at all. The only thing is, I had warned her. I had a previous girl that I was going out with for a very long time, and I never wore a condom.
Why not?
Oh, no. I don't know. We just didn't wear a condom.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't too smart, so what happened?
I was with her for a lot of years, and
It was like first boyfriend, first girlfriend thing, 8-year relationship,
So both of you had never had sex before?
They had. We both had.
Right, okay, so if you had sex before, it wasn't too smart. Anyway, Tony, so now what? You were going to wear the condom.
Right.
But?
But I have no problem, like, getting hard.
Yeah.
But once I put the condom on, he goes dead.
Mm-hmm. He?
Well, I call him a he.
Oh, you don't have a name for him? It's just a he?
Peppy.
Peppy.
I'm going to kill her now.
Poor Peppy lost his erection when you went to put a hat on him.
No, but that's just his problem.
Huh?
We can't understand why, though.
You can't understand why?
We turn each other on.
All right, let's have a conversation with Peppy. Ask him. Peppy?
Yes.
What happened, Peppy? I asked you to wear a condom, and you're not used to wearing a condom. Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm not used to wearing those things.
It happened with the girl he was going out with before me.
What?
I fooled around with a girl after my long-time relationship with another girl, and I did wear a condom several times. But, I didn't have that problem.
Oh, you didn't have that problem, but you had it with Lisa.
Right.
Oh. All right, so ask Peppy. Peppy, how come you lost your erection with Lisa when you had to put the raincoat on?
No, wait. Hold on a second.
He lost his erection with the girl he was using a condom with, too.
Oh,
yeah.
so you
So
said...
this is a pattern, then. You think put the condom on and...
That's what I think it is. I think it's the condom.
All right, we're asking Peppy, so answer for him.
I mean...
Peppy, what's the problem?
Who's Peppy?
Peppy, it's in your pants.
No. His name is not Peppy.
What's his name?
His name's Peppy.
What's his name?
Okay, Peppy.
Tony's all embarrassed.
All right, so ask him. So now speak from him. What's the problem, Peppy?
Oh, what's the problem? Well, I don't know. I think it's the condom.
Okay, so now you're talking from Peppy. Peppy, what's wrong with the condom?
See, he was used to that wearing one.
Oh, so you have to say, I don't want to wear that.
Right.
Peppy, but you're supposed to wear it, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what's wrong with wearing it, Peppy?
I don't know. I guess that's what I'm on the phone with you for.
Okay, so here's Peppy is having a temper tantrum and saying, I'm not going to wear that thing. I'm not going to wear that thing, and if you make me wear that thing, I'm going to go away. Right?
Right.
So now talk to Peppy. What are you going to tell him?
I told him he's got to get used to wearing them.
Okay, so tell him, Peppy. You looking at him?
No, I'm not looking at him. I'm on the phone with you.
Look at him.
Come on, Tony, you got to pay attention. Focus here.
Peppy, you got to get used to wearing these things.
Right.
There you go.
Otherwise, you could get in trouble, boy.
Otherwise, you're going to get in trouble, boy.
Right. So now Peppy has to say, what's he answer back?
What? I'm sorry.
Listen, Tony, your penis has a mind of its own. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's doing.
But how does he try to get it to think like him?
By basically what we're doing. We're having a conversation with it. You're getting in touch with what your penis is saying. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're speaking to it.
But I don't understand, though, how he...
There's a Broadway show here some way. A conversation with my penis.
Like conversations with my father?
Right.
I just don't understand how we can get so turned on, and then by putting it on, it's over.
Because his penis is not happy with it and thinks that it can't perform and doesn't like wearing it, and so it decides that it's going to go away. And because you, Tony, in your mind are basically saying, like Peppy, I don't want to wear this thing. I'm listening to you, Lisa, and I hear you say that, but I'm gonna foil your plan, because after all, if I can't get erect, you're not going to be happy with it, and then I'll get my way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you see, how, Tony, that's how you're trying to get your way?
No, actually, I told her, I said, I don't mind wearing a condom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Okay, part of you doesn't mind it, and part of you does. And the part of you that does mind it is saying no, and that's why your erection is going away. That's all there is to it. It's very simple. There's nothing in the condom. Do you think there's something in the condom that's making your penis lose its erection?
I don't know.
The answer is
I'm
no.
trying to wear the non-lubricant ones.
Okay, I'm telling you, the answer is no. It's in your head.
It's in my head, right?
Your big head on the top of your shoulders.
So psychological, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
I'm glad to hear that, because I was like, maybe there was something wrong with me.
And then you panic because you're like, oh my God, if we do this again and I'm going to have to put on another condom, I'm never going to keep my erection and blah, blah, blah,
Exactly.
blah, blah.
And what are you afraid the condom's going to do? Squeeze your erection so it won't be as big, or you'll lose it, or what? I mean, what's the thought?
That's what you do, but as he's getting it on, he's saying it's not going to work.
There you go.
Well, Lisa, let me ask you this. Lisa, where's your tongue while he's doing that?
He says I satisfy him. I do everything.
No, that wasn't the question I asked you. I said, where is your tongue while he's putting on the condom?
Where is my tongue? Where is it?
Mm-hmm. You're just kind of laying there going like, okay, get that thing on.
Right.
Huh?
No, as he's putting it on, I'm,
You're doing what?
I'm, caressing him and kissing him and...
Okay, so you're caressing him and kissing him, and Tony, you have the nerve to be saying, it's not going to work, it's not going to work,
Yeah,
instead of paying attention to what Lisa's doing?
I tell him, to concentrate, think about what you're doing.
Right. That's the answer,
Give
Tony.
him the basketball analogy.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss.
Right, yeah, that's right.
And he misses.
Exactly. There you go.
When you go up to shoot a free throw, you're just standing there and going, I'm going to miss, I'm going to miss, I'm going to miss. You're going to miss.
Right.
You're sitting there going, I'm going to lose my erection. Woo.
Exactly. So what are you going to do instead? Next time you go to put the condom on and Lisa's touching you and caressing you, you
licking you?
Yeah, you be paying attention to what she's doing instead of what you're doing.
Okay. No, I think she's right, because we were like joking around.
Yeah.
And I was joking around, I'm like, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Well, you stop saying that. So what are you going to say instead?
It's going to work.
No, you're not. No.
He doesn't sound, he's not convincing.
No, you're not going to be paying attention to that at all.
No, right? Okay.
Or you're going to be saying at that time, you could be focusing on the fact that Peppy's getting real proud.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Again with Peppy. I agreed. No, really. I agreed to put on a condom because I really love her.
Huh? All right, well then be thinking about that. I love you, baby.
I love you, baby.
Okay. All right, Tony, try that new approach.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Now, I promise you that it is going to work if you stop thinking about it. If it's still in the back of your mind,
and it will
then
be.
It won't.
And it may
and
be.
In the beginning, it probably will, because I can hear it in your voice. What you have to promise to do is to keep at it instead of the next time, so it goes down a little bit. So what? Then start making love with it being down a little bit.
Right. All that pressure to perform. Condoms. We have Audrey, who, of course, is famous now because she hung out New Year's Eve with Billy from Melrose Place.
Well, apparently, Tony and Peppy aren't the only ones who aren't happy with condoms.
Because the study that you're going to talk about shows that guys, listen up. Here we go.
All right. Stuart Tovey, a British researcher, found that the one-size-fits-all approach to condoms just isn't working. Men aren't happy with the sizes available, and he found that manufacturers need to make a range of sizes.
So they should be like small, medium, large, or extra large?
Yeah, and they should find what works best for them.
All right.
Peppy might be a lot happier.
So if you have like a really long, thin penis, you know, and somebody else has a big, wide one, it's not going to be the same.
That's what he found. Men would be a lot happier if manufacturers did that.
Will you be measuring personally tonight?
Will I be what?
Measuring for size?
Measuring. Oh, measuring? No, I won't. My fiancé went back to Michigan. I'm solo for a while.
Well, you will be measuring tonight.
Was this a study that was done? Is that the point?
Yeah, a study was done at Guy's Hospital. This guy's a specialist in sexually transmitted diseases, and he asked 281 men about condoms, and that's what he found. They're not happy.
And they were all unhappy. You see that? They wanted their own personal fit there. Just like personally tailored shirts.
Like they need extra small for Sam, if they could.
That shut him up. That's not right.
She got you back for saying she had bad breath the other night, right? Whoa.
Paybacks are hell. Hi, Michael. You're on Z100 Love Phones.
All right, Audrey.
What's up, Michael?
Hello.
How you doing, man? It's Jagger and Dr. Judy. And Sam, he's bumming now.
Hey, guys. What's up?
Not too much. What's up with you?
I'm really nervous.
Are you? Well, don't be nervous. Wait, we got to ask you on our opinion poll here about the Bobbitt case that started today, whether or not she's guilty or innocent.
I think she's innocent. I really do.
Innocent.
Oh, that's the first guy.
Why is that? That's major, Michael.
I don't know. I really think she was actually not really innocent, justified more like it.
You kind of believe her part of the
So
story.
you would go along with the irresistible impulse defense of temporary insanity that she couldn't control herself, although
I
she
think
made
it has more to do with battered women syndrome.
Right. Okay. So you don't, but remember, he was found not guilty. So you don't believe, you think he is a wife batterer?
Yeah, I believe he was. He was convicted as such, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't. He was
they
acquitted.
let him go.
He was acquitted.
They're like, no. So.
Usually when they let you go, you're innocent.
Well, legally.
Legally. Convictions are very hard still in those cases.
They are.
Difficult to prove.
All right, well, we have you as the first guy who kind of broke the trend here with all the men that we spoke to tonight. Michael, do me a favor. Hold on one more second here before we get to your problem. I forgot we were supposed to do a break here, so I have to do that. Love Phones this hour is sponsored by the Center for Nasal Surgery. Call them at 1-800-545-NOSE. We'll finish with Michael next.
It's better.
Gives new improved.
We're not going to tell you we're new and improved.
Huge brand new.
Last 33% longer.
We're not going to tell you we're better than ever.
Buy one and get one. Thousands of great values.
We're not even going to tell you we're playing more music than ever before.
Bigger, better.
The biggest. We're not going to tell you we're fresh. More important, it's new. Come on, let's cut the hype and let the music speak for itself. Yeah, we got a brand new morning show and we'd like you to check it out. And big plans for 1994. But we don't think we need to act like a used car salesman dressed up in a cheap polyester suit to tell you about it. Give us 100 minutes. We'll give you today's best music, uninterrupted and commercial-free. That's no hype, no labels, no bullshit. Just listen. Z100.
How do you feel about your nose?
Well, I guess I really don't like it all that much. Actually, it's more like I hate it. To be really honest, it's grotesque. I can't stand it. It's obscene. Beyond obscene. I hate my nose. I hate it.
Would you like to improve your self-image? All you have to do is call the Center for Nasal Surgery at 1-800-545-NOSE. Speak with Dr. Bergamo and have him answer all your questions. Like, how long will it take? Will it hurt? Will insurance pay for it? You'll get clear answers in simple terms, and you'll get them free. You see, like the phone call, your first consultation is absolutely free. And if you decide to go ahead, you'll do it with confidence because Dr. Bergamo has performed over 3,000 successful nasal surgeries, many of whom will be happy to talk to you about their experience. They'll also work closely with your insurance carrier to see what your plan will cover. You've thought about it long enough. Call 1-800-545-NOSE and do something for yourself. Call Dr. Bergamo at the Center for Nasal Surgery. 1-800-545-NOSE.
Oh, that cold and flu season is upon us.
You know what that means. Sniffles, sneezes, and staying at home. And there's nothing better for a little flu relief than a teddy bear from the Vermont Teddy Bear Company. Hi, it's Ross Britton reminding you don't have to send a bear to somebody who's suffering all the symptoms, but it's a lot less messy than chicken soup. And after the flu is gone, the bear lingers on. A little reminder of how much you care. And you know how the snow and ice can complicate things for people. One little slip and whoop, well, you're either in traction overlooking the ski slope or getting in touch with your lawyer to sue the pants off the other driver. But whether you know somebody who's all banged up into the hospital or just somebody who's having a baby, a birthday, or an anniversary, there's no better present to send that says, I'm thinking of you, than a Vermont teddy bear. Because after the tickler bouquet gets tossed in the garbage, the bear is there as a reminder with its lifetime guarantee. So call the Vermont Teddy Bear Company right now. 1-800-829-BEAR. 1-800-829-BEAR.
The doctor is in. It's the Love Phones with Chris Jagger and Dr. Judy on Z100. Please call 1-800-242-0100 now.
You know, we mentioned this earlier, but you're going to be doing a TV program that's going to involve a couple who needs sex therapy, which you will be doing.
Right, I will be doing this. It'll be a free trip of sex therapy.
So the camera crews are going to kind of follow the whole situation along,
right,
from start to finish. So couples that are involved, are there any parameters?
Doesn't matter. Whatever you think you want to make it better. Just as long as you want to make your relationship better.
So if you're a couple, married, single, if there's kids involved, that's okay too?
Yeah.
All right, so think about it. And if you don't mind exposing your problems and your concerns to television crew and Dr. Judy, we're going to take calls after midnight because it's really tough to get through during the show here. So we'll explain that. All right, Michael, we were talking to you right before the break here, but we didn't get to your problem. What is that?
How you doing?
Okay.
Okay, first of all, you guys are great. I want to say your show is great.
Thanks, Michael.
It's really great that their young people have somebody to look to, somebody to talk to, because it's like really hard otherwise.
Right.
Thanks, Michael. So what's up with you?
I have this problem, and I've never told anybody about it before. And I'm really, really nervous about it.
Okay. Well, it's good that you're nervous about it and doing it anyway. That's the key. Feel the fear and do it anyway.
All right, I'm just afraid people might hear me. Jeez. I sleep with, like, a lot of prostitutes. And, I think I'm obsessive with them, and, I don't know how to stop.
And you've never told anyone before?
No.
Well, I guess everyone knows now.
Thank you, Barney.
So, what do you mean you think you're obsessive with them, Michael?
I get anxiety about it, and it's just like, I feel like I have to go out and I have to go do it, otherwise, like, I don't know, I won't be able to sleep or something. And,
then you realize what a pattern you get yourself into anyway.
Yeah,
you feel you have to go out and do it, and then you go do it, and then you can't sleep even more.
And, I feel badly about it afterwards, and, I also masturbate a great deal. And, frankly, I want to stop, but I don't know how.
Right. Well, how'd you get started?
When I was younger, I guess. I don't know. I just went out one night, and, I just did it.
Well, where'd you get the idea from?
I guess the media, really.
The media?
Yeah.
A story on what?
I don't know. You know, like, there was, like, always that fascination when you're younger with, pornography, I guess, and stuff like that.
How old were you?
Initially, with the first interest. I don't know, really young, maybe 10 or so. Just like, not like any other normal kid.
And so then eventually you went exploring.
Yeah.
Okay, and are you in therapy now?
Yes, I am.
And have you talked about this with your therapist?
Yeah, no, not yet. I haven't reached that point yet with her.
What kind of...
I just started with it, and,
when did you start?
A couple weeks ago.
All right, well, now, what are you waiting for? Chicken Little to come down?
I'm sexually attracted to the therapist.
Oh, you want to bop her, too?
Okay, but you realize that that's okay, that's important for you to share, because what happens, Michael, in therapy is that you develop what's called a transference. That means all the feelings that you have towards important people in your life, in your real life, you have towards the therapist, and that is what you're supposed to bring up, because that's fodder for the psychiatric couch, as they say, you know? So you feel those feelings, and that's all right. You say them to her, and then you work them out by talking about it in therapy, and that's what helps you then work out the same problems in real life. You get it?
I guess so.
It's like a model for how you're supposed to be.
How do I stop?
Well, first of all, you talk about it in your therapy. Number two, if you want to stop, let's see, tap your foot now.
All right.
Are you tapping your foot?
Yeah.
Stop tapping your foot.
Okay.
Did you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you stopped. All right, hit your head with your palm. Okay, you doing it?
Yeah.
So am I. Now stop. Did you stop?
Yeah.
That's how you stop. Now, some people who have an obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD it's called lovingly these days, are helped by a course of medication. There are some medications now that interrupt the cycle, and for people who, like you, have very serious obsessive-compulsive behaviors that they can't stop, and it's really interfering with their life, which it sounds like it's for you, especially as you're young, then sometimes you take a short course of medication in order to interrupt the cycle. Just like I said, stop. It helps you to stop. And then you can deal with all the emotional reasons why you're doing that. Why you go to prostitutes? What do you get out of it?
Right now I'm taking an antidepressant. And,
which one?
Do I have to say on the air?
What's the difference?
Alright, Zoloft.
Uh-huh.
And, anyway, I don't want any of my friends to know, because I don't know, a few of them know that. But,
well, why are you so ashamed of that?
Huh?
Why are you so ashamed of that?
I'm not ashamed of that, I'm ashamed of the other thing.
You're ashamed of going out with the prostitutes?
Yeah.
All right, so then why do you do something you're ashamed of?
I don't know.
Well, would you be hitting your head against a wall?
Yeah, basically.
All right, so you're doing something to hurt yourself?
I wouldn't do it if I didn't get something out of it.
Well, exactly. So what do you get out of it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, you must be something. It's got to be bigger than the shame that you feel from doing it.
Maybe some kind of excitement.
All right, well, how else could you get excitement then? Because you're right. A lot of times if people are doing a behavior that they feel is bad for them and yet it still gives them pleasure, you have to find something else to replace that behavior that also gives you some kind of pleasure.
I see.
All right, so what could that be?
I don't know. I don't really do a lot.
Well, we got to come up with some idea. Would going out on a date with somebody give you pleasure?
A poor self-esteem.
I see. What do the prostitutes do? What do you ask for with them?
Oral sex.
Oral sex. So you basically want them to just suck you off. Is that it?
That and intercourse.
Oh, that too. Okay, and what happens during the intercourse?
Nothing. The thing that usually happens.
Well, do you have any feelings about it, or is it just an action?
It more is like an action. And afterwards I usually feel like it wasn't worth it, or I don't know.
Okay, so you don't really get very much out of it.
And I want to leave there as quickly as possible.
All right. So it sounds very unpleasant, basically, Michael. What is the pleasure? Do you feel that you're at least being sexual?
Yeah.
Do you have something over your friends because you're sexual?
Yeah, I think that might be it. I don't know.
Okay, so you can say, I'm less than my friends because I take antidepressant medication and I go to a therapist, and because I'm compulsive about going to prostitutes, but I'm better than my friends because at least I have this sexual activity. Is that it?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure.
But it might be.
Yeah.
So, because that fits into your low self-esteem. You're finding some way to build up your self-esteem.
Yeah.
All right, so now, how about if instead, when's your next intention do you feel like going to a prostitute now?
Yeah, I did. That's why I called.
Okay, but you called instead, so now, isn't that wonderful? You did a fabulous thing for yourself.
Thank you.
You just did what I asked you to do before. You did something else that could at least satisfy you in some way. Now, how did this satisfy you calling love phones right now?
Anxiety.
Okay, so it reduced your anxiety?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's wonderful. You see how effective you are in finding alternatives?
Yeah, to a certain.
Okay, now let's say here of another important step, and this is valuable for everybody, even if you don't have the same kind of thing as Michael has. What triggers your anxiety? What's the moment before the panic rises? What is the feeling or the thought?
It's like I have to go out and I have to do it.
No, that's not what the thought is. The thought has to be something more like, I'm lonely, I'm frustrated, I want somebody to hold me.
Okay.
Right? You understand that?
Yeah.
So now if that's the feeling you have, that's why your anxiety went down here on Love Phones, because you get that I'm paying attention to you, and I'm listening to you, and I'm really being there with you, Michael. Now, that's why I'm saying that when you go to these prostitutes, all you're looking for is somebody to be there with you. And the fact that they're paying attention to your body or whatever is just one part of it.
What they get paid for.
Right? So this is very healthy that you just did this. Now I want you instead, next time you feel the impulse to call the prostitute, that you do something else. You can call us again, or you can call a friend and talk. Or call a friend to come over. Or start earlier and go out to the movies with somebody.
Yeah,
or have somebody sit and just hug you.
It's hard to do that all the time.
Well, you gotta learn to find other ways to deal with that anxiety when it rises. All right, and tomorrow, when's your next appointment with your therapist?
Next week.
Okay, you're gonna tell her about what we talked about, and not be afraid to say you're turned on, because that's part of the therapy.
I already told her that. I just didn't tell her about, the other thing.
Well, tell her about the other things. You promised me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Michael. 1-800-242-0100. That's our number to talk to us on the radio here on Z100. And our fax line, dearest Dr. Judy, Chris, and Sam, if I was one of the jurors, Lorena Bobbitt would be going to jail. I cannot believe that this is happening. I saw the opening case on CNN today, and I felt so sorry for John Wayne Bobbitt. I can't understand why no one has compassion for this poor guy. Get out the violins. My goodness, his penis, his manhood was taken away at one point. This is a very traumatic thing to have happen.
Absolutely.
I felt so bad for him. He was getting his first degree from the harsh attorney, asking him unethical, embarrassing questions like if he was fondled or if he pulled off her pants and all that kind of stuff. And I can't believe he has no supporters, while the Lorena Bobbitt gets a whole army of feminazis. It says here. Anyway, he wants to get a shout out to Jen, the Femme, Sleazy, Elise, Jessica, and SWS. That's Michael.
Bobbitt has plenty of supporters. He got off after all. He was acquitted.
Yeah,
so,
there were some people rooting for him there on the jury.
It's not the point that that's a terrible thing. You know, of course it's a terrible thing that she ended up doing for him.
Crazy. Yeah, a lot of people seem to think so.
The guy went out drinking with his buddy. He was relieved when he came home and found that she wasn't there, because he didn't want to tell her he was going out to clubs with his Marine buddy to drink and goodness knows what else.
That's a crime. You think?
It's not a crime. It's an indication of the nature of the relationship.
That's one more thing she's putting on him. Yeah. Okay, we need to take a quick break. 2 minutes. We'll be back. It's Love Phones this hour, sponsored by the Center for Nasal Surgery. Call them at 1-800-545-NOSE.
Z100, the home of love phones and today's best music.
Get set, go, let me shoot to the next man in the three-piece suit. Since I don't have you, all that she wants is another baby.
Z100. Listen.
Here's more advice from the pages of Women's Day magazine on Z100. Sponsored by Stouffer's Lean Cuisine. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme aren't just words in a Simon and Garfunkel song. They're delightful herbs that can enhance your cooking, and they're among many flavorful herbs you can use to make your meals more memorable. They also can replace less healthy ingredients, such as salt. Keep listening to Z100 for more advice from the pages of Women's Day magazine. Sponsored by Stouffer's Lean Cuisine. Celebrate great taste with Lean Cuisine. Stouffer's Lean Cuisine and Z100 want you to win a trip for two to the incredible beaches and crystal blue waters of Maui. You and a guest will fly to the Westin Maui, the biggest splash on Kaanapali Beach. Round-trip air transportation included. To enter, send your name, address, and daytime phone number to Stouffer's Lean Cuisine Trip to Maui. Care of Z100, Box 7100, New York, New York, 10150. From Z100 and Stouffer's Lean Cuisine. Celebrate great taste with Lean Cuisine.
It's the biggest appliance sale in America at the biggest appliance and electronics superstore. The National Home Appliance Sale at Sears Brand Central. America's favorite brands are on sale. Kenmore, GE, Whirlpool, Genair. Get a closeout priced large capacity 3-cycle Kenmore washer, only $249.88. Matching dryer, $219.88. But only while quantities last. Save $48 on the pair. Prices may vary in Alaska, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico. Now at the National Home Appliance Sale at Sears Brand Central.
Anything on the radio?
Let's see.
What kind of trouble is your son in?
He's into Cinnaburst.
Oh, no.
What, Ted?
Yes, Cinnaburst.
It's my mom. Ted.
Ever since he's been chewing Cinnaburst, he's been staying out late with that flashy redhead.
Monique!
I can't believe he's into flavor crystals. I remember when he was just my little Edmund.
Whoa, your name's Edmund? Shut up. Cinnaburst gum with outrageous flavor crystals may not be suitable for adults.
We now return you to the Love Phones with Chris Jagger and Dr. Judy on Z100. Please call 1-800-242-0100 now. 1-800-242-0100.
Beside myself.
All right. Oh, yeah, you're getting a little upset. We were talking. Sam's such an instigator. He knows how to get you going. Talking about the Lorena Bobbitt thing and then the Melendez case.
The
and
Menendez brothers. Okay, so the Menendez brothers' defense is similar.
Yeah.
To Lorena Bobbitt's, that they were abused, thought they were going to be killed, and so killed their parents instead.
And then went out and bought like new Porsches.
Right. I think this is the biggest bunch of hogwash. Every time I see them, they look like such liars. They have created that story.
And one of that came back hung jury today, right?
Only
Lyle
Lyle's
Melendez,
case
right?
after being deliberated for something like 13 days.
All right, what a mess. All right, touche. Thanks for holding on. You're on Z100 Love Phones.
Hi, Dr. Judy.
Hi.
Jagger.
What's up, man?
Sam.
Hey, dude.
Question, Sam.
Yeah, dude.
Are you really a milkman?
No, my great-great-grandfather was, though.
Oh, wow. I was just curious about the title milkman.
Oh, I think he has...
Nobody ever believes that's his real name.
I talked to you before.
I know every time he talks about it, you just think that he's, got
I think he really,
male breasts or something.
Right. I talked to you before, the guy with the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was too funny. Are you still using the vacuum cleaner?
No.
Wait a minute. Would you, well, tell that story again. Because that actually was never on the air.
Well, part of it was, but we ended up losing part of it.
We lost you, right.
Oh, when I was younger, right? About maybe 15, 14, I discovered myself.
Yeah.
And I started masturbating. And I used to Hoover vacuum cleaner to put in my penis.
Yeah. A little vacuum cleaner, one of those
Hoover.
dirt devils?
No. Hoover, the
dick devil.
The big ones. Vacuum cleaner, I used to suction, give them like a blowjob.
Does that make you horny? Does that get you excited when you hear the sound of the vacuum cleaner running?
Well, not now, because I'm much older now, but
doesn't do anything for you anymore?
No, of course not. But,
turn it off, Sam. Thank you.
It give me the ultimate blowjob.
The what?
The ultimate blowjob.
From a
the ultimate?
Hoover.
Yeah, blowjob.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, because the vibration
and the suction.
And the suction, made me ejaculate quick.
Wow. Well, but here's the problem with a vacuum cleaner that would really distress me. What about all that dust?
Well, I clean it before
Yeah, but you can't possibly clean it enough. You know you have a little hole in your penis, right?
Yeah.
And you know that's where the urine and the ejaculate comes out of, right? But do you realize how all the dust could get sucked? A vacuum cleaner has all this residue dust in it.
Well, I was younger then, I cleaned it, I didn't really, understand. I just, discovered things, happened.
So what would you do? You just turn on your mother's vacuum cleaner?
I turn on the vacuum cleaner, and it's suction, it's a sucking, and I put like a little Vaseline, for so I can slide in and out.
Slide in and out, but that's a very big opening there. If you were
you're using the attachment.
Well, just the part that you use, the hose part,
Mm-hmm.
And pull that in and out, and before you know the vibration, and I'm feeling real good. And before you know it,
ba-boom.
I have a sting.
And would you ejaculate into the vacuum cleaner? Into the hose?
I would, yeah.
It would get sucked right down, right? It would get sucked right down in the vacuum bag.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know.
Maybe.
So I do it in one step. But that's not my main concern, me and my girlfriend, we made a pact for New Year's. I'm going to be more faithful. She's going to be more faithful, And what happened was I fooled around with this girl, right?
You what? Fooled around with another girl,
yeah.
Right.
94, I made a New Year pact that, I was going to be more faithful to my girlfriend.
Right.
Be straight, forward.
Right.
And I had broke the promise. Already.
Right, you broke a promise that's not a good idea.
Yeah, and I had
when did you have sex with the other girl?
January 2nd.
Oh, boy, you lasted like a day. Way to go. Touche.
Excuse me?
I said touche, man. You lasted like one day. You're out banging something else already.
Yeah.
January 2nd. Okay, go ahead.
All right, and then the girl, you know, who I fooled around with, I wanted her for a long time, you know, and I finally got with her, right? And she gave me.
And was it worth it?
Well, she gave me crabs.
Oops.
You know, and I had, you know, I got the problem straightened out and everything, but my girlfriend started, you know, I gave it to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she wanted to know, like, you know, was I fooling around? I don't know how to tell her.
She get crazy on you?
Well, you know.
Did you make up some lie?
I don't know how to tell her because she's starting to wonder.
Right. Well, what did you say?
How did you explain it?
I said, I don't know.
You said you don't know how you got him?
Yeah.
What'd you say? You were sitting on a toilet seat somewhere or something?
I said that she gave him to me.
She said your girl. You told
accused
your
your
girlfriend. She gave him to you?
Oh, you are rude.
Oh, that is really gross.
And I have confronted the girl and I had cussed her out, you know.
You cussed out the girl?
The other girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are you telling your girlfriend that, like, oh, no, I didn't give him to you, you gave him to me?
I was nervous. I don't know how to just, you know.
Yeah, Dr. Judy's advice was a little better. You could have at least made up some, like, crazy lie, like I sat on the toilet and got him in the public restroom.
I felt bad I was going to be, you know, a
I saw one once on the toilet seat, so I know
really?
they can't happen.
Yeah, they can live on...
Because I had crabs, so I know what they look like, and they're really small, but
Really
it was on the
small.
toilet seat, and I was like, oh,
I know,
damn.
because when I discovered that I had them, I felt
where
bad.
was the toilet?
The public restroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty
Ooh, I'm
scary.
Because
I examine it really good.
Right. They can definitely live on surfaces and outside of the body. Well, anyway, they sort of kind of nestle themselves
They
in
like
the
those warm
hairs.
spots, but
right.
still.
In the genitals and in between the hairs. But they can live for about a week.
So,
or
Touche, not only are you a dog for stepping out on your girlie like the day after New Year's, but then you go tell her that she gave him to you.
Right, and she didn't believe you anyway, so good on her.
I don't know what to do now because, you know, she's starting to wonder, you know, like, you know, now, like, I'm like out in the doghouse, you know, because she, like, you know, now she had, you know, I started talking to her friends and they starting to come back and tell us some things.
What do they tell her?
You know, that, you know, they see me out there doing things I should be doing.
And what have you been doing besides going out with this other girl? So
Well, I've just been walking around, mind my business, you know, talking to girls and all that.
Oh, you do? So you're a big flirt?
I'm a man.
No, you're a flirt.
I'm a man, you know.
Well, you think a man, just being a man, is indicative of the fact that that's synonymous with having to strut your stuff in front of a lot of women?
Well, no, I'm just curious like the next person is, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you are. You're a big flirt.
No, I'm just curious, you know, like I like talking to people, and, you know.
Yeah, but curious and being nice is one thing, but going and studying yourself around is another thing.
Well, I made a mistake, you know. I just made a mistake, and I just don't know how to handle it.
Well, fess up
I need
then.
I need to tell her how to approach her.
How about the truth for once? So there's all these lies.
Well, they're not lying, because they're deceiving.
Because what?
Oh, they're not lying, they're deceiving.
I'm just being deceptive, not lying.
Well, deceptive is the same thing.
You're telling lies.
Well,
look it up in the dictionary. Deceptive means telling lies.
Well,
if you tell your girlfriend, you know what she's going to do?
What?
Probably dump you if she's smart.
Why you say that?
Because of how you act. Because you're not really, because you're not true to her anyway.
Dickhead.
All you care more about is your own ego and flattering yourself than you do about her.
No, Doctor, I believe I'm a victim, that's all.
A victim?
Yeah, of circumstances.
How so?
Well,
she rape you?
No.
You've had the hots?
Crabs, you know
yeah, but you've had the hots for her for a long time.
I ain't had the hots for her. Well, I had the hots for... Excuse me?
Yeah, you had the hots for her.
Well, you know, like I said, I wanted to be faithful, and like, you know, it was just there, you know.
Right. And nothing is just there. You put it there.
Well, you got...
And you went for it.
He's a victim. I'm playing victim music.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
Oh, poor thing.
Well, I just want to know how to, you know, how should I approach, you know, would I, you know, come talk to her, and, you know, like I said, I want to be a good person this year for 94, and like...
Okay, so you're going to start from scratch? You're going to make a new... You're going to make a new agreement?
Yeah, I don't know how to go about, you know...
What is your new agreement you want to make?
Well, first of all, I'm going to, before I ain't going to go out like that, but,
Oh, before you make the agreement, I want to go out one more time. Is that what you're thinking?
No, I was going to say...
You got to throw your ass out of the house.
No, first of all, I want to be more, you know, I feel real bad, you know, like I say, you know.
So what is the new agreement you're going to make, for goodness sake?
I want to be more faithful to her. You know, I want to be more loyal.
How about faithful? Honest. What do you mean more? You haven't been faithful. You've been like a pig.
All right, so you want to start from scratch, all right?
Right,
so it's
but
January 1st right now. What are you going to be?
January 1st, I understand.
Huh?
We're going back. It's January 1st all over again.
January 1st, and first of all, you know.
Happy New Year.
I'm giving you a new, fresh, clean start.
Right, you know.
The calendar is now, take off the 0 from the 10th today.
I like, you know, do nice things, like give her flowers.
Right.
You know,
okay.
You know, tell her how lovely she is.
Okay. And you're the only one for me, baby.
Give her crabs.
Stop.
You know
Aren't
what? You know what? But I had a hard time getting rid of those things, too.
Yeah, you did.
You know?
What'd you do? Didn't you go to the drugstore and get some?
A200 or Rid?
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I had bought some, what's they called? Some stuff called Tissit. And, you know, and I got shampoo myself, and I still had them after.
Well, you know why? You know why? Because they're not just, you can't just shampoo them. What, did you sleep on something? They're in your pants, they're in your clothes, they're
in
getting
my crouch, and
yeah, but teacher, they get everywhere. Then they're in your towels. They get on your sheets.
Yeah, I sprayed all that. I sprayed mine.
No, you have to wash all of it.
Yeah, I did. I washed all that.
But even so, sometimes one treatment ain't enough. You have to do it. You have to do that whole process like a couple times in a row, and sometimes then you have to do it again.
Right.
I know.
Sometimes they're a little tricky to get rid of.
All right, listen. I think your girlfriend will probably never forgive you.
I think she
kick his ass.
See, I think she probably got him right now because I'm scared he even had sex with her.
All right. Well, so then you got to go over there and you say to her, look, I love you. Let's put this behind us. And let's start afresh in January, as if this was January 1st. Now let's take care of getting rid of it. It was a problem for me with the crabs. It's a problem for you. She says, well, don't get into an argument about where you got it from or who got it from who, and just try to say, look, let's start anew. I love you, and I want to have a wonderful year with you.
Yeah, but I know she's going to dump me. You know, I know she's going to dump me when I tell her, and I'm like scared. I don't know what to do now. You know,
well, then don't tell her. Just say, don't lie to her either. Just say, please, let's put this behind us. All right?
But if I tell, you know, but I don't know. But like I said, you know, I don't want to lose her, nothing like that, you know.
So then you tell her all that. You say, look, say this. This has been a terrible experience, but if you can believe that sometimes bad things happen to let good things come out of it, because this happened, I'm telling you how much I love you and how much you mean to me. It has made me see how much I love you.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to appreciate that.
But she just got over the fact that, you know, that I had I had a reputation in '93.
Right. You say, look, I had a reputation. Can you just get over my reputation? I'm a guy about town, but I really love you, and